Are you still watching porn? What a fucking loser. What a beta cunt. You weak spine piece of shit. Porn is disgusting. I can't express to you guys how terrible porn really is. Well, actually, I can. I've made videos on it. But I encourage guys to quit porn in massive amounts. Fortunately, I've developed somewhat of an influence on here. And I've been able to convince guys to quit. And that's all been fine and good, but I've struggled still with myself, right? Because I know that it's bad. I've known that for 2 years now, at least, right? And I've been in a massive effort to quit watching porn for a solid year, if not more. But I've always had a lot of trouble with it because my addiction, I was really addicted to porn when I first decided to quit. It was a massive effort on my part to even back off from doing it like multiple times a day, right? And I gotta admit, for the longest time, I haven't said that I've quit porn, or if I have, it was a subconscious thing and I wasn't thinking about it. I really mean to say that I am in the process of recovering from my porn addiction, because I've not been able to successfully go cold turkey on it, if you will. For a long time, I've gradually decreased the frequency that I've used it. The shortest frequency in recent months that I've used it is about once a month. But I still have sort of succumbed to it every once in a while. I've fallen. And I've been thinking about it a lot over the past couple months because, I've encouraged other guys to quit, and they've done so successfully, right? And they just stopped watching it, and that was the end of it. But again, I had a massive addiction, and it's not been so simple for me to get over that, right? It was a big thing for me, and it has been a big thing for me for a long time. And so, I've been struggling to figure out, how do I actually get myself, now that I've decreased my drive to watch porn for, so much of the time, but it just comes up occasionally. How do I end that last little bit of temptation? And it came to me by accident, really. I posted a video a little while ago saying that I'm doing a personal experiment in that I'm quitting social media. The main sites that I'm quitting using are Facebook and Tumblr. It's a temporary thing, as I mentioned. I'll be going back to using Facebook and Tumblr, but just on my computer, not on my phone, because what I realized is, for one, anytime I would watch that stuff, I watch it on my phone. I have a weird thing about I don't want dirty stuff in my computer search history. I also don't like getting viruses on my computer. So I won't be downloading the Facebook and Tumblr app on my phone ever again. And that's because that's where the real temptation was. And I didn't even realize it, right? Somehow I was so blind to the fact that, we've all seen guys posting lewd stuff of, lewd pictures of girls on both sites. Everybody knows Tumblr's great for porn. And it didn't register to me that that's where a massive amount of the temptation was. When I first decided to quit, I deleted a bunch of stuff that I had saved on my phone, and I deleted bookmark after bookmark after bookmark from my search history and whatnot. But I still kept Facebook and Tumblr around on my phone. And so I really hadn't realized that last bit of temptation was right there, and it was so easily accessible. And since I've done that, I've not used social media in about a week now, and for the first time in a solid couple of years, I've had no desire to watch porn. And I'm on about a month-long streak now, and I really do feel for the first time in my life that I can actually keep this up and just never watch porn again. I'm going to go back to using within at least a month, possibly more, because this is going for me well, this whole no more social media thing. I'm going to go back to using Facebook and Tumblr on my computer. But again, I'm not going to download this stuff on my phone ever again, because that's where the real temptation is. And I'm very proud of myself for having figured out the last little bit. So I do encourage you guys as well. This is the point to take away from this video. Figure out where you watch porn. You know, if you go on Pornhub.com, block Pornhub from your computer. You can do that. You have the control to do that. If you use Tumblr, like I always used to do, because again, Tumblr's pretty great for porn. If you use Tumblr, delete Tumblr, or delete your accounts entirely, possibly. Find whatever is the real venue, is the real thing that you always end up going to, either when you use porn in general, or if you're trying to quit already, figure out where you go when you fall and when you succumb to it. That's the way to actually finish quitting porn. I'm very glad that I found that. I'm very glad that I'm finally feeling the ability to progress in this aspect with my personal development. I'm very proud of myself, and I'm very happy with the way things have gone. I encourage all of you to try this experiment of quitting social media with yourselves as well, especially Facebook. At least try taking a break from Facebook, because it can be a tough community to deal with and all kinds of stuff. And I found a lot of benefits in taking that break. So I wish you all good luck in your efforts to continue quitting porn. And I wish you all, men of the tribe, as well, as always, keep rising.